Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine if you're new here, but if you're not new here and you've been hanging with me for a while, welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. On this channel, I focus on lifestyle, behind the scenes of being a nano influencer and small business owner, and a little bit of luxury. And today we're going to be talking about being a small business owner, as I'm sure a lot of people in 2020 have found a few little side hustles or even created new businesses. And I want to share some of the mistakes that I made in the very beginning and how I'm rectifying them to make my business more profitable, but also help me create balance in my life so I'm not stressing myself out. As many of you guys may know, I have a full-time job and I have a part-time job. So this video is all about how I manage work and work. So if you guys are interested in checking out this video, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so as you can tell, the way that I categorize my different jobs are work and work. And I put it that way because, you know, my working is a little more fun. It's a relaxed lifestyle, but it also requires a little bit of my business savvy and some of the different tools that I've learned in my university or even in my job before. So it's a good mix of both, whereas my traditional 9-to-5 job is definitely already well established and organized. So I'm going to share with you guys a few things that helped me starting a new business, and also just the ways that I balance being an entrepreneur and having a full-time corporate job. So the first way that I plan for both of my jobs is I have a planner for each of those. So I have a day-to-day planner at my current job. I've got one that sits out on my desk, but then I also have one that's a large planner that I write everything in detail that I have going on for the week. That way I'm not missing anything. I'm not forgetting any programs that we're having or any meetings. So I like to have one planner just for that, because sometimes when you're juggling two different things, having them both in the same place and that being the only place that you review your information, things are bound to go wrong. So I keep one big planner for whatever I'm doing in my full-time job, and then I also keep one big planner for whatever I'm doing in my business. So the differences between the planners are the structures of my business. So a regular day-to-day planner works for my full-time job. There's nothing really intense where I need additional pages or anything. But in my business, I like a calendar that I can actually fully write things out, because that's a place where I really don't have any backup or any support. And so if I miss something, then it's just missed. So I do have a much bigger planner for my side business, as it helps me keep more details and be organized. And then on top of having a planner for both, I have a planner for one. Now, I understand that you guys are like, why does that make any sense? I keep a really small planner in my purse, and I put important dates for both of those different groups on this small planner, so that at any time that I'm at one place or the other and someone asks to schedule something for me, I can pull out that small planner and I know something really big is happening in my business, so I'm not available on Tuesday at 7 p.m. or something really busy is happening at work, so I'm not available Monday at 9:30 p.m. Does that make sense? So obviously these things can all be done via technology, but I'm a girl who likes to write things down. I like to look at the pages. I like to feel. So if you're like me, I would say have separate planners, but also have something small that holds everything that you're doing in place, so that you can make sure that you're not like double booking or missing anything. To the point of these things also being easily digitized, I do also keep all of this information on my phone. You guys, I have backup after backup after backup. Like I said, in my new business, I am the only employee at the moment. And so if I miss something for a client, then it's just out there sailing in the sea until I realize that it's missed. And so because I don't want to do that, I make sure that I keep reminders. I've got my own planners here, but then I also have a calendar on my phone that keeps home things going on, that keeps work, and then also keeps work together in one place. And I also color code it because I like to be able to see it and at a glance know exactly what's going on. So here's the tip that I want to share with you guys. That's probably one of the biggest areas that I struggled in when I first started this business, and that was setting work hours. In my 9 to 5, my work hours are technically set for me. Obviously, I have some flexibility, but they're basically there. I need to spend 8 hours at my full-time job every single day. But in my personal business, when I started working clients, I didn't set work hours for them. So sometimes I would get emails or text messages at 4 o'clock in the morning or even at midnight, you guys. And it's just not feasible to be doing a job for 8 hours and then also working in my business and allow my business to be chaos. So I had to sit down and say, these are my work hours. This is my availability. I'm not available every single day, every hour around the clock. I block off the hours that I'm working in my full-time job just so that the two don't bleed over into the other one and cause stress or even confusion on different projects that I'm working with. So if you're new and you're starting a fresh business and you're wanting to make sure that your processes are done right, set business hours, let your clients know the best times to reach you and be available during those times. But when it's not one of your hours, save it until the next day. That sets an expectation for your clients so that your clients are not ruling your life, and also so that you're not overworking yourself and you end up burning out way too soon in the game. Another place that I would definitely encourage you to try to start early in your business, and this is the place that I really struggled with when I first started my business, and that was setting boundaries. Okay, setting boundaries with your clients, setting times that you're available. And so when I first started, you guys, like, people would hit my DMs or send me an email and they'd be like, hey, can we talk today at 5 o'clock? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But you guys, I got off at 5 o'clock, so I'd be like running out the door, picking up my phone, running to my car, turning everything on, and it would just be completely chaotic. And I was like, why did I do that to myself? Now I have boundaries and I have a set schedule for when I do client calls. So if you're an interested or incoming clients, I host those meetings on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights between 6 and 8 o'clock. You can schedule that at any time with me by calling me, by emailing me, or whatever. But I try to make sure that I stick to only putting those scheduled calls during that time, during those days, because I know exactly what to expect. But then I'm also in a good place where I'm able to focus, where I'm able to write things down, and I can be fully present. So set a scheduled time, but also set boundaries for everything that you're going to do so that your processes run smoother. And like I said, you guys, we're doing everything we can to avoid burnout because we want our businesses to be successful. Another thing that I would totally suggest to you guys is scheduling time to take a break. Also an area that I completely failed at and honestly continue to fail in, but I'm using this as a reminder, and I'm also working toward being better at scheduling my relaxed time. If you work a 9 to 5 job only, then your relaxed time is the days before 9 a.m. and the days after 5 p.m. and the weekends. And just like in your personal business, although obviously it's only you, and you're the only person putting in the work, you do need to schedule time where you're not working. You need a time to break. Your body needs a time to rejuvenate. You need time to refresh and think about other things. So schedule time off, okay? For me, my time off is Tuesday and Thursday nights. I try not to take on any client work that requires me to do anything between 6 p.m. and the time I go to bed on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those days give me a little bit of time to rejuvenate and clear my mind. Also, Sunday mornings are strictly off limits because I attend church with my husband, and we have a little bit of time together where we just enjoy each other's presence and we're not like focusing on the world. So no matter what time you guys choose it, make sure that you do choose it so that you're taking really good care. So that you're taking care of your mental health, you guys. These businesses will not run if you have a mental or physical health crisis because you are not taking care of yourself. So as much as we're so excited about having new clients and new business, make sure you were taking care of you first so that you can continue to be successful. Which leads me to another tip that I definitely think is extremely important, and that is not overcommitting, okay? This was one of my biggest issues when I first started my business, you guys, because I was so excited at how successful that it was becoming that I said yes to everyone, okay, guys? And I was editing videos, I was working on client social media all the time, and I was extremely exhausted, you guys, and my creativity just went downhill so bad. Also, because I said yes to everyone, I didn't have time to relax. I didn't have time to schedule calls for other people, and I really struggled with setting boundaries for my clients. And so sometimes, because I didn't have that structure or boundaries in place, like I said, you guys, I would get calls in the middle of the night. People would do things last minute, and because I wasn't taking myself seriously and setting those standards, my clients weren't taking me seriously as well. Every business has an open time and a close time, okay? Every business has a lunch hour where they're out for just a minute and you can always come back. So don't overcommit, okay? Take that time to have a lunch break. Take that time in the morning that you need for yourself. And if you feel like you're not able to successfully be there to support every client that you have, then close your books. Do not open your books to another client if you feel that you're at maximum capacity. It's amazing to have 30 people that want to work with you, but if all 30 of those people are unhappy because you don't have time to commit to each of them, then what is the point of having the business, you guys? It's going to fail super early because your clients are going to be unhappy. So don't overcommit your time. Do what you can. And as you grow and as you put your systems in place, you guys, there will be an opportunity for you to be able to add more clientele and even add additional workers for your company. So I hope that really helped you guys. It definitely helped me. I made all of these mistakes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million times, and I've only been in business for like 6 or 7 months. So I hope that these help you guys on the front end of your business. And the last tip that I would give you guys is make sure that you get your systems in place from the very beginning, okay? If you have the opportunity to automate your systems, automate your systems. If you can put more information, FAQs, contact information on a website, that saves you from having to send 5, 6, 7 emails. Then that saves you time having phone calls with the clients, sending emails, or even text messages because you prepared those things on the front end. And so right now I'm actually in the process of automating things, so right now I'm in the process of automating things. I am making a landing page on my website, so everything is getting revamped. I'm setting up automatic emails. I have a media kit already, but it's getting a little bit of boost. But all of these things in the beginning, creating your contracts ahead of time, creating invoice templates, creating templates for content planning, and all of those things, it will save you so much time in the future. So trust me when I say, you guys, get it all done at the beginning, organize all of your systems, and your business is going to flow so much more seamlessly, and it'll give you the opportunity to be able to do both without burning out. So I hope that these tips helped you guys today. Like I said, I work a full-time job, which I really enjoy, but I also enjoy my business as well. And there are systems that I have to use to be able to manage both because it is a lot. And I'm married and I'm a dog mom, you guys. And so that's a lot to juggle. And if you're not organized, if you're not prioritizing your mental and physical health, you guys, this entire ship can go down faster than you can say ollie ollie oxen free. So I hope that these tips and tricks helped you. Please learn from some of my mistakes, and if you guys like videos like this, make sure that you subscribe and come back and see me more often. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.